lot. Well, we are all pleased, my co-presenters as well, to present the Service to Community Award for Radio Media Market to WYCT-FM in Pensacola, Florida. That's Pensacola's Cat Country, yes, turning compassion into action with its 2024 Cat Country Cares for Kids Radiothon. They raised an incredible $225,538. I want to get the 538 in there, for the Studer Family Children's Hospital NICU Angel Eye program. During that radiothon, listeners tuned in to Cat Country 98.7, News Radio 92.3, and ABC3 throughout the day, hearing firsthand accounts of hope and healing. Through their heartfelt stories from patients and families, this event highlighted the life-saving work of caregivers and funded 72 cameras, allowing the parents to see their babies in real time. Let's take a look.
Studer Family Children's Hospital is Northwest Florida's only children's hospital. We care for children from ages 0 to 18, whether a child is born premature, whether a child has childhood cancer, traumatic injury, or a chronic illness. We are here for every child and family in their time of need. And with the neonatal intensive care unit, which we call the NICU, our family said that they really struggled with being away from their children, having this feeling of separation.
When I found out that we were pregnant with twins, I automatically assumed that it was going to be a more complicated pregnancy. So kind of knew going into it that we would probably be in the NICU because they're typically born early. With our first son, I delivered him and he was immediately taken from us to the NICU. That was hard for me to grasp. That was upsetting that I carried this child for 8 months and ended up, him being pulled away from me. And I knew they were in the best care. Our nurses were amazing. I trusted them, but not being able to watch them, not being able to, see how they were doing in the NICU was heartbreaking.
And when we heard that, we knew that we could do more for our children, we could do more for our families, and we started reaching out to other NICUs for best practices and came up with the idea of an Angel Eye camera.
Every year, the Cat Country Cares for Kids Radiothon goes to help provide material support, really, for our children's hospital. We raise funds for what are called Angel Eye cameras. And so every bed in the NICU, which is, I believe it's 72 beds, will have a camera. Every parent that can't be by their child's bedside, or maybe the other parent's got to work, they can check on their kids completely securely. So the Angel Eye cameras will be a wonderful way for folks to stay connected with their children.
And I remember thinking, I wish there was a video camera on them so that I could watch them while, the nurses were taking care of them, and just to see how they were doing at night. That would have given me so much comfort.
So when we go into the Cat Country Cares for Kids Radiothon, it goes by like that. It's a blink of an eye, and you're at the end of the day trying to meet a goal. We ended up not only meeting the goal of the cameras, but we exceeded it by $20,000. It was incredible.
When you think of Cat Country 98.7, you think of Pensacola and you think of our community. Anything that happens in our community, Cat Country is there.
What was really astounding about the relationship with Cat Country and the Radiothon was that it really aligned the hospital's mission with the community's mission. It was really surprising and reassuring how much the community donated through Radiothon, because it shows that we're all aligned in really taking care of the poor and vulnerable patients in our community.
The radio station has worked with us in helping raise more than $850,000 to support Studer Family Children's Hospital.
I don't know how you can do radio and not be local. That's what radio is all about, serving the local community. We work here, we play here, we go to church here. That's what we're all about. That's what we're here for. We're here to serve our community. That's our main goal, and we do it well.
That is just remarkable. And we know that in broadcasting, video is the backbone of what we do, having that visual storytelling. So please welcome to the stage to accept this award is WYCT morning host and program director, you just saw him, Brent Lane.
you've ever dropped one. My goodness, I am so grateful to be here with my fellow broadcasters. At Cat Country 98.7, we have a lot to celebrate for the Studer Family Children's Hospital in Pensacola, Florida. I have never been more passionate about being a radio broadcaster. There's always been something magic about the radio. Thank you. You can clap. It's true. You make magic come out of the box. And I am lucky enough to stand here today with Cat Country 98.7 owner Mary Hoxing, and her husband Dave started this station 21 years ago, and we have done what I think is an incredible success through service. 20 years ago, they called and said, would you move across the country? And my wife and I brought our family and have spent the last 20 years being part of this station. We accepted that offer. It's an incredible journey, and we are so proud to be locally owned and proud to be so much a part of our community. And because we are locally owned, I feel we have succeeded. Dave and Mary joined boards across our community, local nonprofits. They've encouraged the rest of our team to do that. And that has allowed us to become incredible leaders and storytellers within our company and within our community. And because we are locally owned, we celebrate success through service. And I genuinely believe it is because we're locally owned that we can use this platform for good. I'm so proud. The Cat Country Cares for Kids event has grown year in and year out. Our partnership with WEAR ABC3, which is our local TV affiliate, has been symbiotic for 20 years. We joined forces together in the lobby of the Studer Family Children's Hospital for the last 6 years ago. And today, while I'm standing here, along with our partners at our sister station, WNRP, they're installing those cameras literally this week. It's so cool! And because of the opportunity that Dave and Mary allowed our team to have, we can proudly say we have raised enough to have 2 new neonatal transport units, several canine companions, and of course, these Angel Eye cameras. I want to thank our incredible team in Pensacola, Florida, for the support that they put in every day, to our incredible community that we are lucky enough to get to call ourselves part of, and we are lucky enough to call ourselves broadcasters year in and year out. Thank you for this incredible honor and this recognition of our cooperative effort. We are lucky enough to tell stories and see families served because of it. Thank you to the NAB Leadership Foundation. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are proud to be radio broadcasters.